It's going to be a way to solve some of our physician burnout. There are different innovative ways in which we'll be using that technology.
With a new administration at the federal level committed to AI technology, we caught up with Audrey Gregory, Executive Vice President and Chief Executive Officer of the East Florida Division of Advent Health, asking how AI will impact the industry.
Now that the Trump administration is embracing the concept known as Stargate and all the features of this artificial intelligence, Gregory sees huge potential for healthcare locally in Palm Coast.
We are early adopters of AI, and so we are already using AI technology. In fact, one of the things we're working on for 25 going into 26 is equipping all of our inpatient and in some cases our ER hospital beds to use smart technologies.
In fact, she says some of the benefits of AI are already in use.
We already use AI to help us to prioritize work. We are using AI technology in how we do stroke care. We're using AI technology to help us with early recognition of patients who are becoming septic or going into septic shock.
And even better, Gregory doesn't see the technology having a negative impact on employees.
So the AI right now enhances employees. And the reality is with AI, there are times that the employee's work will change, right? And so healthcare is one of those environments where you need that human being. It is patient-facing roles will require that human being.
Audrey Gregory for Flagler's Local Morning News. I'm Karen Johnson.
Good morning, Flagler County. I'm Rich Carroll. You're listening to Flagler's Morning News on Friday, January 24th.
The station that we've been responding from for my whole career, Station 92 at the airport, we've just done some work that shows it's not in the right space.
Palm Coast Fire Chief Kyle Berryhill talks about 2 new fire stations coming to the city.
Chief Kyle Berryhill explains Fire Station 26 will serve the Seminole Woods area.
It's just north of Citation, and the Citation cut-through is almost finished. It's a cul-de-sac with nothing on it right now. But we're going to be able to protect the southern part of the Belterre Boulevard, the double L section, the K section, also from this fire station. Because of that Citation cut-through, it stops us from having to build a future station in that area. And the call volume there doesn't drive it, but if you're the one that needs us, it feels like we're too far away. So it's a really great project also.
Berryhill says they're also building a new fire station near Palm Harbor Golf Club.
We're also replacing the fire response from Fire Station 22. Mayor Norris and City Council are figuring out what's going to be the appropriate path for the current Station 22, but we've all kind of agreed that it's not for fire response. So we're moving to just a little bit east. We're going to be on the northeast corner of Colbert and Palm Coast Parkway, and we're really excited about that.
Berryhill says both stations should be operational early next year. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm Daryl Moody.
This local news is a service of Flagler County's Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota US 1 St. Augustine, here to wow you. In other news, a special magistrate has granted the owners of the neglected Old Dixie Hotel 5 months to obtain 4 required permits from Flagler County or risk demolition. The magistrate, Sean McDermott, extended the property's timeline, delaying the county's efforts since last March to demolish the building, which is deemed a public nuisance and safety hazard. The owners must secure a land development permit, a building permit, and 2 fire safety permits by mid-June to prevent demolition. Meanwhile, the Affordable Housing Advisory Committee, which advises the Flagler County Board of County Commissioners and the City of Palm Coast, is looking to fill vacancies. Meetings are held at 3 p.m. on the 4th Tuesday of each month at the Flagler County Emergency Operations Center. Appointments are for 3 terms, and applicants must be Flagler County residents and registered voters. Candidates should fit 1 or more categories, such as active in affordable housing construction, representing the affordable housing industry, or employers with insight into workforce housing needs. Apply online at flaglercounty.gov/housing. The weekend is here, and there's plenty of family fun to be had in Flagler County. This is Stacy with Fun for Augie Kids.
This weekend, TNT Events is hosting an arts and crafts fair at Flagler Beach. This laid-back venue is filled with some of the nation's best artists and crafters, offering jewelry, ceramics, stained glass, photography, handmade soaps, and much more. Join the whale welfare and conservation event and gain insights into the remarkable migration of right whales, the critical conservation efforts happening in Flagler County, and how to become a volunteer to make a difference. Join the Flagler County Library for their weekly STEAM Team Saturday event. This weekend is focusing on math, so come on in and explore their math manipulatives. Gamble Rogers Memorial is hosting a guided kayak tour. All levels of experience are welcome in this 2-hour guided paddle. You can paddle in one of the park's kayaks or bring your own. For more on these events and others, please visit us on our website at fun4augiekids.com. Have a great weekend.
And now you're up to date on Flagler's Morning News. I'm Rich Carroll.
And now, Mike Licio with your WNZF local sports update.
Last night, the WNZF Sports Network was at the Anderson Gym for the second installment of the Battle of Belterre between Matanzas and FPC basketball. FPC won the first meeting at the Ship 56-48, but Matanzas was looking for revenge. Up 7-5 in the first, the Pirates turned up the heat.
Blocked by Davis! The outlet pass to Perry! Off the glass and in!
After the block, Alex Davis showed off the court vision, finding Nate Perry, who led all scorers with 20. The Pirates led 17-10 after one.
The fadeaway is no good. Big rebound by Davis, tips it back out, and he somehow saves it. McCoy, the deep three, nothing but the bottom of the net, bullseye!
This time, Davis grabs the board. Jaden McCoy saves it back to Davis, who finds Jezariah McCoy to give Matanzas an 11-point lead. The Bulldogs trailed by 7 at the half.
Perry, guarded by Royal, goes baseline. Double team comes, triple team comes, drops it off to Ladarian Baker, who gets the basket.
Perry feeds Ladarian Baker, who's averaging a double-double this season. The Pirates took a 35-29 lead into the fourth. FPC fought back.
Pops it back out. Nashawn Royal to three. Bullseye! And we have a one-possession game.
Nashawn Royal made it a 37-34 game with 5 minutes left, but the Pirates answered quickly.
Davis fighting with Hampton for it and comes away with it. Back out to Baker. In the corner, McCoy out to Perry. Down the lane. The layup is good.
That kicked off a 16-2 Matanzas run to finish the game. Pirates win 53-36. Ladarian Baker on his team's focus.
We know what we was coming here for. We know what we was playing. So we've been practicing. We came and did what we were supposed to do and handle business.
FPC's top scorer, Anthony Hampton, was limited to 8 points while being guarded by freshman Curtis Giles most of the game. Baker on the defensive plan.
Watching film, we know that he liked to shoot, so we stayed in his zone and we stopped Ant. So Curtis, he was guarding him. I know it's a big step up for him because he's a freshman, but he came and did his job well.
If you missed it, you can watch the game on the Flagler Radio YouTube channel and the WNZF Facebook page. Matanzas is at Menendez Monday. FPC hosts Jacksonville Westside tonight. WNZF is your home for local sports with updates Mondays and Fridays. From the sports desk, I'm Mike Licio.